We know. You all feel
This
like
is-
we're the bad guys because my dad and I took over your planet.
This is a dark dream. This is if he went with him.
A jump forward to the end of the season with the multiverse thing, and we're gonna find out how we got here.
That could absolutely be. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends Dustin and Morgan, Drace, and I got one question for you, Draces, or at least I want you to do one thing, and it's think, Draces.
No.
No.
Morgan refuses.
How you guys doing over there?
I'm great. I'm excited to get back.
I'm great. Got my coffee. I'm wearing the shirt I slept in. Everything's amazing.
There we go. Hell yeah, absolutely. We're doing Invincible, y'all. We're on season 2. We're on episode 1 of season 2 right now. It's the season 2 of it all, and it was a fucking monumentally shocking and brutal fucking first season. You know what I mean? Like, and a brutal finale, and the, you know, and kind of like the emotional fallout of that whole thing that went down between Omni-Man and Mark. And like the whole family unit, like, honestly, like, you know, like between himself, like his mom, Cletus, like everybody and shit. And so
You mean Cyril?
I'm just like
or
completely...
Cyril. Oh, no, not Cletus.
He does look like a Cletus.
He looks like a Cletus, and he sounds like a Cletus. You know what I mean? Like,
Is that Scarface? Scarface. Scarface.
Skullet Scarface, who Walton Goggins, who I'm sure has played a person named Cletus at some point with that drawl. You know what I mean? That might even be. I can't remember if that's his name in Justified. I mean, like when we did our Adam Eve reaction, we were like, oh, we're not gonna see Omni-Man, and then we got him. Like, you know, and then we got him. I mean, like, I do think that it's gonna be a little while before that gets introduced back in the story. I think that we have
so much to cover.
And
honestly,
it's more interesting, it's because you gotta sit with the fallout of the Omni-Man, so you don't need him there. Man, and also it's a little bit more ominous when he doesn't show up.
The show is called Invincible,
not
exactly.
Omni-Man.
No, 100%. I mean, like, and I think that and that's been a very impressive element of the show. I mean, like, the show always takes the time to kind of like to take like Kirkman's like concepts of like some of the superheroes, which can be like really mind-bending and kind of trippy, like how he really like will logistically really follow through on some of like the like conceits of the characters and stuff, and what that does to their psychology and what it does to how it affects them personally and everything. But like but also just emotionally. I mean, like, and I remember being very impressed with you know, with like emotionally how they handled like all of that stuff. And I think it's just going to be like a lot of, you know, kind of reacclimating, world expansion, stuff like that. I'm ready to jump into it. You guys ready to get going?
Let's do it.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as we go through Invincible Season 2. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to these Invincible 2 watches, and you guys want to get it before anybody else does, you can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. The link is in the top pinned comment or the description below. You click that. It's the best way to support the channel if you appreciate the content that we're putting out over here. And if you guys want to get all of our Invincible coverage before anybody else does, before we put them up on YT, and you want to get it completely full and uncut, you can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon.
Great. So what's a new law?
You have to give me a baby.
Trial by combat.
Death by snoo.
You hit us up at the premium streaming tier, the $8 tier, and that gets you full and uncut access. We hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, though, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy if you're having a good time on the channel, because we greatly appreciate it if you would do so, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Let's go take a look at what's going on Urath, or I mean Earth.
Are you serious, Grayson?
Oh no.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
It's about time.
Someone murdered.
Oh, they're gonna make us relive all of this shit. Oh gosh.
Oh, fish man!
Fish guy.
Let you destroy it.
What will you?
Oh
No,
no!
not this again.
Oh god! Let's just like cut like right to Omni, man. Like we're gonna be. He's gonna.
Yeah,
be the first scene.
Yeah.
Eat all of our words.
Uh-oh.
Go Cool.
Someone punching.
Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
this
Oh yeah.
He's fighting the immortal. Jesus. He's fighting old Honest Abe.
Now you up! Now you have up! Mr. President, will you please be quiet? Suck my presidential bitch!
So arrogant, just like your father.
Maybe they're training?
Training. They could be. Damn.
After what Omni-Man did, after what you did.
Oh, maybe he is.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus.
You.
Well,
What?
What?
Is this a dream? Maybe it's a
This
dream.
has to be a dream or something. Oh, we gotta just watch the immortal die again. Oh my God. Another karate chop to that.
Oh!
They did like a dark dream or something.
Yeah.
We know. You all feel
This
like
is-
we're the bad guys because my dad and I took over your planet.
This is a dark dream. This is if he
Or
if he
it's
went with him.
a jump forward to the end of the season with the multiverse thing, and we're gonna find out how we got here.
That could absolutely be.
The more you resist, the worse this gets.
Jesus.
We didn't destroy your cities. You destroyed them by fighting
Oh
them.
no.
New Viltrumite rulers, don't forget, I'm invincible. People of Earth,
Oh, it's just
we
a.
know. You all feel
That
like
will
we're
not
the bad guys.
win
My dad-
hearts and minds because you just get
No,
annoyed
no.
at that voice over and over again.
Yeah, right. It's just like just by virtue of the fact that it keeps repeating.
I didn't get it at first either. But
Oh yeah, we got a superhero guy, super
Oh man.
resistance going on.
They're hanging out with the fucking TMNT.
I know,
over
it's
there
like
with
Secret of the Ooze down
with
here.
the subways. And
What
shit,
do I
like,
always say? Go underground.
Go underground. That's right.
That's what Rex thought too.
Oh,
Oh my God! Look at her. She's got a
Ooh.
new
Retrieve the
haircut.
null
Okay.
energy.
Oh God, no.
Hey, Eve. You look good.
Ooh, it's creepy asshole Mark.
yeah. Just keeps cutting arms off.
He's chopping, man. He's got one move. Okay.
All right. That's all they got. Well, that didn't work.
Right.
Maybe it takes a minute.
You too will die.
Sure, but you should have died at birth.
Oh, fucker.
Oh my God.
And your stupid resistance made us kill thousands of innocent people.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God. He's doing his best Omni-Man impersonation right now.
But I can't let you hurt anyone else.
What is he gonna do? Oh my God, bro.
So that's what you were practicing on those protesters last
My Lord.
Yeah, I've got some people who'll take care of her.
Jesus.
You know, I can visit.
This is the darkest timeline.
This is so dark.
Oh, yeah.
You will reap what you... Let's do this, Mark. I missed lunch because of that riot in Bangkok.
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Oh God.
Whoa.
What the hell was that? A portal or something?
Who cares? Let's finish this off. I'm starving.
They all could go in portals.
Hopefully.
Wow. One good thing about Bezos money.
Yeah. You
Get the
can
needle
whatever
drops
needle
you
drop-
want.
Whatever needle drops you need. Oh my God.
I love all these like.
Oh my God, the Elephant Man. All right. It's like him like throwing himself into work.
Yeah,
So he
to not
doesn't-
feel
so he
his
doesn't have to
feelings.
think about.
Oh man, these
Man, we're
guys.
gonna have to. Oh, jeez.
Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. Ooh.
They just did almost the whole song. They did.
Yeah.
Maybe they omitted like one verse, but
I'm
it was pretty
saying
much
they're
the whole
paying
song.
for it. They're like every fucking
Right, and
minute
that's
of
gonna
it.
make it that much harder for us to edit this video.
Yeah. So thank you for that.
Titans touch down
It'll be
in
fine.
Chicago.
What-
Throw a couple seconds on it, it'll be okay.
Oh, Mom.
Oh yeah, because they were all
Mom.
behind. They were all staked out at the house right next to him. Yeah.
I think I figured out why I'm so like interested in the mom. It's because I've been having all the anime moms. She's the first mom that's like got her own thing going on. You know? I just need a well fleshed out mom.
Instead, we barely gave you a concussion.
The first time that they busted out, I think.
Yeah.
That means
You ain't going nowhere.
did
Oh
you?
Jesus.
Oh,
Portals.
Yeah, I shit portals now. Didn't I mention that?
He shits portals. Oh, so he's the secret. He maybe is the secret resistance fighter in that other timeline.
I don't know. Or we don't know who's making these portals.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't know where these. We don't know.
Oh, he was making a joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I literally took
No, he was
You
like,
literally
oh, yeah.
took him as that. That's funny.
took him at his part. I was like, I thought he did.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, there's a secret hero on this timeline.
Oh, that was the guy who disappeared in the other portal. Okay.
Now, I can't force you to help me. But I will leave you here forever if you don't, or somewhere worse.
And there's no good food here.
Mark Grayson.
Listen,
Oh.
Sorry, your dad got exploded.
Oh.
Thanks.
And my dad's a dick. I hear your dad was an okay guy, though. He was like Jack, right?
Jesus.
Is he just gonna punch this kid and be a bully?
Thanks, Todd. Mark appreciates it.
Okay.
See, I'm not an asshole. I'm not an asshole.
He's an anti Stephen King
Yeah.
bully.
I should be out there, making up for all my mistakes.
You didn't kill those people, Mark.
Your
I'm
face
man.
did on the train.
But I didn't say that.
Yeah, your
You
jawline
sucked your
did.
dad
like,
And it almost
sliced
killed you.
through that fucking
You don't owe
that
anyone
915 red line.
I can save lives.
You did. You saved a ton of them. But you also went through an emotional tumble dryer, and I need to know your head stops spinning.
Emotional tumble
before I
dryer
get
made
back in the
made
game.
of civilians' guts.
Yeah.
I feel like wouldn't this agency
stop me.
have a? Have
I
they
don't need
sent
your
him a
permission to be a
therapist at
superhero.
all, or someone
yeah,
to talk
I was about to
to?
say, like, I mean, we're talking. This is a double.
Not
This
my
is a
dad.
twice a week
Yeah.
job right here, at least.
I'm not
Yeah.
my dad.
Okay, you just damaged that table.
Just hint of this shit.
And I want to be president of America.
Oh, big orange monster wants to be
Are
president
they?
of
Is that
America.
their impression of Bezos?
I would love for it to be after I'm dead.
Why don't they just say, okay, you can be both those things?
Like, what's your policy on healthcare?
Well,
What's your
like you
policy on
could-
student debt. Let's hear the platform. You know?
No, I'm saying is you could trick, if it's a kid, you could be like, oh,
Right, you'd be
okay.
like, okay, cool, you're the
Yeah.
president, and then you just tell them that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and you'd be like, oh, here's
yeah,
your president pill. This is like what
Yeah.
we give this to every president.
I'm
See? Literally just
I'm getting big like sloth energy from him. It's like,
This
is such a pain.
It reads, copies, and writes human minds. How long you get it working?
convert and write minds.
Not long, but two questions first. Huh. Go on.
I'm getting like secret
There's
villain
an
from this guy.
yeah, I'm a
Nice and shit,
pacifist.
like-
Access
Yeah.
all of them.
Actually,
You must have
pacifism is
been a fun
bad.
kid to be.
Yeah.
Some differ from ours in the smallest way. Others
Or it's like,
couldn't
I don't know,
be
it's like the
more different.
jigsaw of it. Like, I never
Remember
actually
that world
killed
team
anybody,
without Yami
technically.
than everywhere else. I can save billions upon trillions of lives.
Sounds like fun. But saving lives?
Uh-huh.
Intimate local knowledge of their home dimensions that will help me figure out what they do best and how to get it
Now,
here.
are they here by
Which brings us
choice?
back to you. As long as you promise not to hurt anyone.
We want one with no superheroes, good food, and a population.
Is there gonna be like one of the alternate dimensional beings is like, this guy's crazy?
Maybe.
And, like,
That's
defects
what
or
I'm
something.
thinking. Because, like, yeah, they're.
He said they all have to be
It's very-
somewhat different.
It's very ominous, you know. Oh,
I've
speaking
been
of
waiting
ominous.
for you.
Oh, it's old.
And the back door was open. Really? I would never. Too obvious. Poison would be much better.
Uh-oh.
He was a bastard. The worst kind. But he's
Oh,
gone now.
Deb.
No, he's
I don't have anyone to talk to, so keep it all inside, and it's like acid eating me away until I'm hollow.
Oh.
Something that helped me.
Hey, Mom.
This is a whole MLM's pitch. That's a card. She's getting her into essential oils.
It's good to see you, Mark.
She's good.
Yeah,
She's
like-
good.
Yeah, right.
Now, we've done an analysis of your last 15 engagements and narrowed it down to a failure of leadership.
Phew. Off the hook. Oh.
I'm still adjusting to my new body.
And I'm instituting.
And he's like a pissy little fucking tween and shit
Yeah.
like that too, you know. Oh damn.
Okay.
Did you work it out in advance? I mean, it looked effortless, but
Fucking
I feel
headbutt
like a
this
lot
guy
of
Yeah.
so
preparation.
hard right now.
It's also
I do everything you wish you could. And that's rich coming from a guy called Rexplode.
Honestly.
Rexplode is like
Or did
the
somebody
worst
help you with
fucking
it?
name.
This was not the outcome I desired.
good man. I knew I could count on you.
Now he's like got to deal with like jealousy and
big
human
mistake.
emotions and all this shit,
No.
you know, like
And like any problem, it needs to be fixed.
I like that they're two old babies.
yeah.
that. No, that's exactly that. That's why they're a great match.
They're
you know what I
perfect,
mean?
so you don't have to feel weird about it. You're
Yeah,
like,
right.
okay, we got two
Yeah,
old
yeah, exactly.
babies.
Yep.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happens?
Oh.
What if I become him?
We tracked them down to a warehouse near the harbor. We don't know what they're building.
They put their lab coats on when they're
Yeah.
doing
I
their
love that.
science thing. That's pretty funny.
Core stable. Neural matrices spinning up. Buffers ready and
You love the idea of like super smart, strong guys.
Pull this off?
Yeah,
In a
it's
million different
a lovely kind of.
That's right.
Like they also like
You two
they
are
don't
about to
talk
change
like
the
they're
world.
super smart, but they
All of
are. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like at least their
Open your
banter
portals.
within one
We'll
another.
connect to
Like
the other 9 machines.
Even the idea of like
1,000 miles.
having them all in different dimensions and like different safe houses, and he's like,
yeah,
Start the process. It's impossible to stop. At these power levels, severe brain damage would be the least of your problems.
He's gonna go insane.
yeah.
it's gonna rewire his fucking brain and make him into a crazy person. Or
Let's
something.
rock.
We're getting our kind of classic villain origins.
Yeah.
You know. In the name of trying to do good, but I will
Yeah.
only do evil.
Why not?
Oh shit! But it's like Mark gonna fuck it up and like really ensure that it's bad. Like,
Hey, shut it down, or I take it down.
Make us.
You have no idea how much I want you to say.
This is for the greater good.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
That before.
Oh, he had backup plan.
oh
Oh.
shit!
Okay.
Maulers, help your brothers.
You were using other us's? You said we were special.
Well, you're special just like he's special. There's a million of him too.
That means like that. It's like imagine how special that makes you. It's like you're special in every dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big compliment.
He just wants to do laundry and taxes with you in
Ooh,
every
this one's
dimension.
a kind of a beard, like a kind of a. Ooh, we got a Mr. T version. Nice. Okay.
Ooh,
Roll
lady version. Where's the crocodile version?
Where's the Loki McRib version? Like, what's that?
Wow.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, feedback. Okay, Tarantino.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
But don't kill him.
Oh, we're gonna do both.
Don't do both. Don't do both.
Oh.
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 I'm not
he got
again.
that. He's got that sad Omni-Man beatdown face with the no teeth and everything.
Almost done.
Oh.
I won't build my utopia with blood.
Oh.
Oh no.
no, it's gonna fuck you up,
Yeah.
You'll kill us all!
Oh
fuck.
Jesus. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. What a day for a daydream. Damn. Okay.
That's not good.
Huh. I guess he really is. Invincible.
They're having fun with that like title card bullshit. Like,
Oh.
Hey, look, I don't know.
did he
what they
kill
were
the
up to,
the actual
I'd say
twins
you
too?
stopped it pretty
Yeah.
fucking spectacular.
This is what happens when you follow my orders. We did good today. Do you understand me? Head home.
But then you're like, would this have actually worked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's a possibility. I mean, props to the dude for being like, I'm not gonna. He was principled in that.
Yeah,
way.
yes.
He was standing on the word. You know.
Mom.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
What? No, I'm just
Drunk.
tired.
Tired, drunk.
I
I'm
must
just
have
red wine
accidentally-
hungover. Like right
Must
now.
have
It's
accidentally
3
drank
a.m.
these 3 bottles of wine.
Somebody
Oh
came
my
in and
God.
drank both my bottles of wine. It was really fucked up.
I want to.
Oh.
Okay.
He took 3 plates out. By
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
by
sad.
like instinct. Oh, that's fucked.
I guess I get to keep my superhero boyfriend after all.
I guess you do.
Ow. That just made me like, ouch.
Yeah.
Old eggplant face over here.
Oh boy.
Cecil thinks you're on our side.
Oh.
I'm not so sure.
Oh damn. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
I'll be watching you.
Your pop killed
Yeah,
me and my entire fucking crew. like
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
it's understandable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh, they're okay?
Not to take off the damn helmet.
Oh. No.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
How are you even breathing?
Oh, it's hit. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh, his brain
Oh, he's just
is.
a big brain guy. He's a brainiac.
No.
What did he do to me? He did this.
No. Oh.
Yeah, we did. Oh,
Villain
he's-
origin story.
Yeah.
I ruined everything. They're all my memories. All of them.
You need a hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Mercy killing right now.
Yeah.
Blue boy. Like.
Yeah.
No. I need revenge.
Oh God.
I won't rest until I kill.
They've been fucking with us, waiting to do it the whole time. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, we're gonna get cracks now instead of
Oh,
blood.
interesting. Okay.
Last time I worked for anyone else ever.
No.
So,
blood.
seeing that dimension thing again, and how they were, I'm pretty sure that that's it.
Yeah. We'll let it play.
Yeah, but because then because the portal opened up. Remember, they were about to kill him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what if that was him taking another version of himself from another dimension, and that wasn't even our Mark?
What do you mean
Like in the opening.
Oh, I don't think that was. Oh, that wasn't our mark. I don't think.
Yeah. Right.
No,
that's
that
what
was
I'm
just
saying.
showing like a mark.
Dimension, yeah.
It's a different dimension mark, and
every other-
a different dimensional Mark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That was
No.
because like I remember because I like the idea of it being like a flash forward.
Yeah, and that's what
But
I
I mean,
thought
that's
at
kind of
first.
what I was thinking that it was, but then
But this is just showing us that this is on another timeline.
All
And
the other
that
timelines.
Yeah.
Literally, this is the only
Oh.
one. He said all the other ones, except for this one.
Yeah.
Who did?
In all of the other ones, he teamed up with his dad. Is what he said. In all the other dimensions.
They said that in this episode? I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like in every other dimension. Like this is the
You
one.
said yes in every other version of yourself.
Whoa.
That's pretty crazy.
But I would be like, oh, maybe I am special.
Well, it's kind, I mean, that's,
Because no, like if you were like, oh, in every other dimension you're a piece of shit, you'd be like, oh, then I'm actually doing great.
My constitution is pretty damn good, you know, or you're like,
It would give me a little bit of an ego.
well, that's kind of like the whole point of what he was saying. Like in each of the dimensions, like this is the dimension that cured cancer. This is the dimension that cured famine. This is the dimension. So he's like, how do we cherry pick all those ones to make one dimension? And like, okay,
he wanted to marry that within this.
Oh, he was going to take that mark.
Yeah.
They have that mark.
Yeah, they don't need to take. Yeah, they don't need to take that.
Like our Earth has the mark that doesn't kill.
Yeah,
and that's the one that he wanted to pour all of the knowledge into that dimension.
Into that dimension. That's a good one.
Yeah, he's like, so he was saying, I'll do our Earth first. So this is like the Earth Prime.
I see.
Yeah. That's what makes it. That's what makes it the prime timeline. In a certain sense.
Got it.
Interesting. The that didn't quite dawn on me just yet, but that makes sense now. Yeah, I mean, but you
need to think, Sean.
You need to think, Sean. I mean, what'd you think? I thought it was I liked. I'll tell you this. I liked it. Yeah, it was really good. I love the fact that they didn't try to like one up the shock value of the premiere of season 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was thinking that I was like, are they going to try to do something like that? Are they going to try to like? Have
I don't know if the show can that like, oh my god, that's so wild. They really have to drop those in and be very creative because this show, like, we've already had all like the extreme things happen that I'm like it'll be diminishing returns at a certain point where
it has to be emotional at this point. I feel like it has to be really like a story beat. It's got to really say something, I think, like as opposed to just trying to. Not that I thought that they were going to do that. I would have bet like probably 75-25 that they wouldn't have done that, but that was a concern. Like, are we just gonna? Because like, as soon as I saw them, we're breaking the blue boys out again, just like we did in season, season 1, and that's about the only parallel, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think, and other than that, it was just like a nice kind of continuation from the, from the story, and they're just kind of like headlong in it. Like, it wasn't like a big. I mean, it was kind of a cliffhanger with the guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a brain back guy. That's what I'm gonna call him from here on. I don't know if I'll ever remember his name.
Brainback.
They were kind of doing what I wanted them to do, which like right. And again, you know that this is fucking America. This America is very similar to our America because it's like all of this fucking money and all of this shit and all of these resources, and we haven't given this kid we haven't gotten this kid to a therapist.
That's just
crazy.
That's what she was trying to get her. I think that was kind of what.
Well,
she
the
was trying to get
Moscow lady was. Yeah, right. I was like. It's either, I mean, I would hope it was some sort of support group for like partners of
superhero
or whatever.
Yeah, right.
But I was like, also it could just be Lululemon or not Lululemon. What's the Lululemon leggings?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
She's like, hey, hun.
Is that an MLM?
No, when they say hey, hun, like when they're if a girl from high school you've never talked to in 20 years. DMs you, hey hun, and out of nowhere, it's definitely she's about
Today
to pitch you.
Today I learned I'm a girl from 20 years. I say hun all the time, but no, I know what you mean.
Well, maybe you'd be really good in the MLM world.
Who knows, man? Yeah, I got. I'm in the wrong one.
I don't know that any like girls from high school are reaching out to me.
Nah, they usually target other ladies.
Yeah.
No, but I really liked all the stuff with Deb. I liked all the stuff. Like I liked all the stuff with Mark. It's interesting to kind of pick up
3 plates. That was nice. I didn't catch that.
That was a great catch. That was a really good catch. Yeah.
Another thing, if you ever really like, because our kitchen sucks. I'm like, do people with nice kitchens, you pull the plates first before you cook? Because I'm like, I can't pull the plates first because I need surfaces to like do stuff.
Well, they got like that dining room table, so maybe he's like, I'll set
the table first
type thing or whatever. Maybe.
What's that like having a dining room?
We used to, but now we turned it into our filming area. Like literally, our kitchen table is what we're filming on right now.
This used to be our kitchen table.
Yeah, remember when we used to have it like right here by the window before we blew up on YouTube.
We got flipped over to the YouTube.
These are the things. These are the concessions that we make in our timeline.
Exactly.
To make YouTube happen is we can't have
dimension.
A kitchen.
Some other dimension.
Absolutely.
I have a
dining room. You have a breakfast nook. That we have a YouTube nook.
A breakfast nook.
I liked all the. It was interesting, kind of picking up some of the old threads with Robot, with Monster, with Monster Girl and stuff. I think that's an interesting, like, it's an interesting dynamic to give to him now that he's wanted to be like a functional human boy. You know? And like, and so, but it's like, is that? I wonder if there's going to be like a tug of war between, like, you know. He's got a very logistical, analytical brain, like that still exists, but is he going to deal with fucking, you know, puberty and shit and like all of this stuff?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And,
what about
like,
that?
You know, like, which is like among the most irrational and erratic, you know, like times in anyone's life. You know what I mean? Like, and I think
what it's coming down to is like the Pentagon really does need to like invest in a like mental health check-in team. Like,
they might have been able to see fucking Omni-Man coming if they had to fucking
just
talk
give him
to
one
somebody.
Personality test, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, he knows what answers to give us, but he always gives us the answers that he should give, and that's concerning.
Yeah,
like, honestly, I feel like, they need
You
it.
wonder.
Yeah, but I think what you guys keep saying like that, we need like a military therapist, but you know what military therapists are trying to do is they're trying to figure out how to strip away humanity.
Yeah.
That's true. And I'm sure some of them we're gonna hear in the comments, like, I'm a military therapist and I try and help people. But also like they're trying to create the perfect soldier.
Yeah.
So they're find a way to
they're trying to make you functional to be able to do your job. I think, like,
exactly.
in whatever way that.
Which I mean, like certain people like to be like a funeral director or to be like a garbage man. You just have to kind of turn off a part of your brain that's like you're just surrounded by like literal like, you know, bags of poop every day.
Well, no, not even like that. Like, I mean, I imagine that people that work in dumps and stuff, like, it's that's like monetarily and like benefit wise, it's like a great job.
Exactly.
But also what comes with that is that's where people throw away dead bodies.
Yeah.
So like you find one dead body in your career once, every time you turn over a garbage bag.
You're like, is it going to be a dead body?
It's traumatic. And so like, there's the idea of like with the military, just trying to find a way like, okay, you go to the military and you're be a superhero, whatever. You're like, okay, how? And I like that they're dealing with the idea of casualties and like in
Big
civilians and just like, yes, you're trying to save people, but how do you do it with like the least amount of carnage?
Yeah.
And like the idea
mitigating the collateral damage
and then like when you do like when you're a superhero, and I like those sort of stories are happening now. It's like the Sokovia Accords.
Why didn't Cecil, because he was like watching them fight, right? Why wasn't he like, oh, it has the mind of a child, okay, get up in its ear and tell it that it's president now, and that the first duty as president, I need you to go to the president room, let me lead you there.
Yeah. No, I mean, like a failure of leadership on the part of
leadership. I'm like, buddy, they clearly like punching it wasn't working. Like
he also, but also the other thing was is that, you know, like maybe Robot in the previous iteration would have considered that, but this robot was too like literally afraid. They even mentioned that a little bit, like because like you're like, oh, you're experiencing like fear for the first time, like, you know what I mean, like and shit. So maybe they weren't thinking straight, and that's why they need new leadership and shit. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, but like Cecil was on a two-way with them, right?
Yeah.
He could have just said, "Hi, do this," unless he's like, I need to see what they do, which is really fucked up. Because like, I
mean, that might be, but also
by seeing what they do, they're knocking down buildings.
I guess. I mean, I think that they did sort of get to that point of figuring it out, and they just didn't, you know, it took them a little bit that they just didn't have that wasn't the solution.
But then they kept punching after that. They were like, oh, it has the mind of a child, like an 8-year-old. And then they kept punching instead of being like, it has the mind of a child.
Right.
Get
out the
there's the
that's what I
get
always
out the
think.
games on your phone, you know.
I'm like,
shit.
I have a game on my phone. This is the president's game phone.
I guess,
also,
but when I
there's
see a
the
child, I start punching.
I know. I was like, there's the president candy room. Were you interested in that, Mr. President? I mean, you're not interested in the presidential candy room, are you?
That would have been a cute turn.
I should be a superhero.
I guess, but when you're in the midst of a fight, like it's just hard to kind of like detach entirely and then go for like like, you want some candy? Like, it's just like, you're getting actively punched by a giant monster.
Yeah.
So adrenaline's high.
And because they didn't come up with that was kind of the reason. That was sort of the reason. It was like, this was bad. Like, you didn't handle this well. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, it's a good thought. I would have loved to have seen something.
They
like that.
gotta learn de-escalation, is what we're saying.
Yeah, they gotta work in the bar industry a little bit. Fucking really cool these motherfuckers out. And then I thought all the
people sometimes.
Right, and like, and then I thought that they handled all of the Mark stuff really well. I mean, like, I thought that, like, you know, I don't know. I like, you know, I'm in his corner, and I'm you know, like, kind of. Like, I mean, it was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, but I think that, but this show's always kind of done that. This show's always kind of like, here's like a big idea, a big thing, and we're gonna really press forward with it and shit. You know, like,
I want Deb to get the information that her Mark is the only Mark that said no, because then you're like, Deb, you're a good mom.
You did something right over
Listen,
there,
every
kiddo.
Deb on every other timeline fucking
Raised
dropped the ball. I mean, Omni-Man did it, but you know, you were such a good mom.
Right. Yeah, totally.
You're an Omni-Mom.
Omni-Mom.
An Omni-Mom, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, the dimensional thing, I mean, like, I'll be very interested to kind of see where they go with it. Am I burnt out on multi-dimensional stuff at this point?
Yeah.
Am I? I might be.
Might be. But what if the twist is...
I think if anyone's going to give like a smart take on it and do something interesting with it, it'll be this show. You know what I mean?
But counterpoint, what if the twist is we don't even see Brain back at all the whole season because he's off and he takes down every single Mark on every timeline who sucks.
Well.
And then he comes back.
But I mean, this is the Mark that did it.
I know, but what if he's like, I need to get because he was like, I need to go get revenge, and he just gets revenge, and then when he comes back to kill this Mark, it's like, wait, did you do my job on every other dimension? Okay, good work.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and
he's a super villain, but he kind of like superheroes almost on all the other timelines.
It'd be an interesting way to flip it. I don't know. I feel like they'll be more direct with it within this story, but we'll see. I mean, like, you know, I feel that way. I mean, like they absolutely fucking could. Like I mean, like Brain back, man. He's gross.
He needs a.
That guy's got a brain mullet.
He's got
a brain mullet. Brain mullet. I like brain mullet.
It is a brain mullet.
I think brain mullet might be where we're going with this thing, or like a brain cobra. Like it comes down. He's got like big like brain traps and shit like that. Like, but brain mullet's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I'm back in. I'm excited. I'm glad that they didn't try to like kind of one for one. Because sometimes you can sort of tell that shit, like when they try to one for one, like hit a bunch of similar beats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can just kind of tell. And like the fact that they just kind of pressed forward with the story and just really continued it, like I thought was a smart and more engaging thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, like I think they realized with all of the big punches that they pulled, not that they pulled, but that they landed in season 1. They got to build towards those things at this point because we've already gotten that jolt of shock and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, I'm bought in, man. I'm ready to get going with this thing.
Great.
We got 4 weeks of this part 1 and shit like that, so I'm excited to fucking jump in with it and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then I think they're taking like a month to like at least like 2 months off or something like that, right? And it comes back in like February, I think, or something. February or March or something like that. So I don't know. We're having a great time over here. We hope that you guys had a good time with this reaction. If you guys are having a good time, enough of a good time, and you guys want to make sure that you get these before anybody else gets to see them, before we put them up on YT, before we get done editing them and shit like that, and you guys want to see them early on our Patreon, and you want to see them completely full and uncut, you can do that by clicking one of the links at the top and comment in the description below. You click those, you head on over to our Patreon, you pony up $8 at the premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Invincible coverage, including posting every time that we shoot these. You get in the day that we shoot them, because it usually takes us a day or two to kind of get everything together, to cut everything and get it out there on YT. So you guys get to check it out before anybody else does, and you get all of our other stuff that we're covering. We're doing our GOT coverage. We're doing our fucking all of our we got our Loki coverage, which is still going on. We're gonna have a bunch of other. There's a bunch of other I've been hearing these two like big anime sleeper hits that have kind of been percolating over there, and a couple different things that we might be checking out later. So I mean, like, there's a bunch of things on the horizon over there. So we hope that you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we'll check y'all later.